Go.
Good morning, class. Today I'm going to take you through how to manage civil engineering works. So here are the learning outcomes. By the end of the session, the learner will be able to define what is a project, then explain the meaning of statutory bodies, state the statutory bodies and their legal requirements. The next is the learner should be able to know the types of the project approvals. He should also know how the learner also has to know how to highlight the components of the approval documents. He should know how to write the procedures for the approval. He should know how to define project work schedule. The last one is you should know how to list statutory approvals required to commence work. So the first one here is to define what is project. So project here is the definition of project. It is a plan and a technique. That involves So this is the project. It is a planned undertaking that involves designing, construction, maintaining infrastructure and environmental system that serves public, private. There are various types of statutory bodies and their legal requirements. Number one statutory body is NCA. Types of statutory and the legal one is NCA. In full, it's National Construction Authority. Its legal requirement is to regulate and stimulate the building capacity within the construction industry. Number two, number one type of statutory body, it's NCA. Number two, it's county government. Its legal requirement is to issue construction permits. So types of project approvals, types of project approvals. Number one is architectural plan approval. Architectural plan approval, it submits architectural drawings to the relevant county government. Number two, structural plan approval. It follows architectural plan approval to ensure safety and integrity of the building. Hope you understand that. It's self-explanatory. Number three, environmental impact assessment, done by NEMA to assess and mitigate potential environmental risk. NEMA in full is National Environmental Management Authority.
commence construction, you should make sure you have some of these approvals. The first one is obviously the architectural plan approval. Then you have the structural plan approvals. Then from there you have the environmental and impact assessment test, which is done by NEMA. Then you have to be registered by the county government, and you have to have a fire safety approval. The company you're working for, that is the main contractor, should also be registered by the NCA. The three main ones that you should have are NCA, NEMA, and the county government of Nairobi, for this case, or Kisumu. Moving on, we have a project work schedule. This is a detailed timeline that outlines the tasks, activities, milestones that are required to complete a project. Here is an example of a project work schedule. For example, you have for the first 2 months, you'll be doing obviously the excavation. Then for the next 1.5 months, you'll be doing the setting out. From there, you are going to do bending and laying of the reinforcement.
Now, as you can see here are the learning outcomes, and by the end of the session, the learners will be able to here highlight the components in the approval documents. And in the approval documents, here are the components in the approval documents, which are very important. And the documents, the components are one, it entails, first, before we go to the components, we have to get to know the definition of the word approval document. And the approval documents reads that a formal record that indicates official authorization for projects and tasks to be carried out. The components are, we have the project name, right there. Number 2, we have project sponsor. And then number 3, we have project manager. And also a very important information here we must have is a phone number for the manager, and the date, number 4, the date. And this is how it describes the components or the document, approval document. This is how it describes. In the approval document also we have some key element points. And the points are the title and the purpose of the project we must have. Another key element is summary. We must summarize what is written in the approval document. And the way we summarize, we're going to summarize that is we briefly describe what is the subject. We describe the subject, approval criteria, outline the standards, that is the approval document. Approval signatures from the concerned, and we have some procedures here also for the approval document. Number 1 in the procedure is approval submission. Under approval submission, we have prepare the project submission review to the relevant stakeholders. Number 2, initial screening, alignment checks, decision project that passed this stage.